Hello, viewers. It's Sentai Michael from Screen Reviews, bringing you a new podcast from myself called The Super Sentai Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best not to bitch hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording routines for adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording routines for adult language if you're under 18. Now, if you're over 18, then you need to watch this audio podcast recording. Now, with this everything else at the way, let's get into the latest episode of King-Ohger. So basically, Yama, Gillet, and Himo was under attack by was being attacked by a golden Beetlezoid, a Wino Beetlezoid that was being a pilot by the Black Ranger, King-Ohger. So basically, they thinking this might be King Regulus, piloting the Golden Beetlezoid, but it turned out it's King-Ohger. So basically, they formed the Megazord and tried to defend themselves against the Golden Beetlezoid, but the Golden Rhino Beetlezoid had too much firepower and therefore forced the Megazord to disassemble and separating the other Rangers from each other. So basically, Gillen was by himself while Yama and Himo were together along with Sebastian. So basically, Himo along with Sebastian managed to find Yama, and they in the land of Tofu, where King-Ohger, the Black Ranger, is the king of Tofu, basically the nation of agriculture where all the food is grown at, and etc. etc. So basically, they don't know that it was King-Ohger who was they still think it was King Regulus that was piloting the Beetlezoid, but they don't know it was King-Ohger who was the one who piloted the who was piloting the Golden Beetlezoid. So basically, Himo would like to know what did that Golden Beetlezoid came from. So basically, 2 years ago, King Regulus found the Golden Rhino Beetlezoid 2 years ago. So basically, he explained the Golden Beetlezoid is one of the three guardian Zords. So basically, along with the other three, there are three special guardian Zords. So basically, the Kabuto or Rhino Beetle is one of them. So basically, the other two has been lost for a long time. So these three Zords will help the original King-Ohgers to defeat the Bagua a long time ago, back in those days. So basically, we still don't know where the other two Beetlezoids is, but King Regulus must have done something to it to make it its obedient slave. So anyway, but we still don't know. We still don't know. So basically, King Regulus has still been looking for the other two guard Zords, and once these guard Zords are found, together with the King-Ohger Megazord, there's only a special ultra combination and shit like that. So anyway, basically, given met up with King-Ohger showing around the town, blah blah blah, showing around his city, and whatnot, showing him the beauty and all the food and tofu and whatnot, and the tofu nation and whatnot, until when a King-Ohger servants who wear bags on their head told him that the Bagua are here. So basically, that's why and Minister Jigen came and didn't want to start to have a conversation with King-Ohger. So basically, while King-Ohger was having a conversation with the leader of the Bagua, some of the Bagua forces started to attack the city, and basically Gus and Himo transformed and took down those forces. So anyway, So anyway, so basically, like, that's why I was like, I want that golden beetle sword. So basically, if you don't, my giant monster who has the ability to will destroy your land's fields and whatnot. And so basically, so basically you got an hour to handle that golden beetle sword, or your fields of food will be destroyed by my giant monster that can shoot, that can burn and shoot anything, burn your land to the ground and whatnot. So basically, so basically Colorado called King Reckless about the situation, and basically King Reckless I understand your situation, and basically, I'll send somebody there to help you out. So basically, Rita was still at the Sugaring Kingdom in the library. He said, I think it's time to send Rita to deal with this situation. So basically, King Reckless is going to see Rita, the Purple Ranger, to deal with this situation going on in Tofu. So anyway, Colorado being a schemer, managed to convince the other rangers to help him out with this whole boat war situation. So basically, working together as a team, they was able to working together, come up with a plan to deal with the whole boat war situation. So basically, Kakalaga managed to met up with King Dakwa and his prime minister, Common Jigen, and basically working together with the other rangers, he managed to say, screw you, I'm not getting you jack, and you're not gonna help my land either. So basically, the other rangers, managed to basically, stop the monsters from destroying the lands and whatnot, and basically, and managed to send, send Dakwa and Prime Minister Jigen packing. But turns out that the Rangers figured out that after the monster was trying to destroy the land, where all the food is being grown at, turns out the golden beetles stopped the monster's attack from destroying the field where the food was being grown in Tofu. So basically, they figured out that it was Kaguraga this whole time who was fighting the golden beetle sword. So basically, Kaguraga, Garrett and Kaguraga, they started to fight with the Zord, with the Zords, and basically Kakavaga is saying, you're taking orders to a king that doesn't really care about you, and blah blah blah. And basically he managed to get food to the Golden Megazord, and therefore the Golden Megazord is basically no longer in control. He basically lost control over the Golden Megazord. So basically King Rattlers doesn't no longer control the Golden Megazord. So basically, working together as a team, they formed the Megazord and formed the King-Ohger Megazord and took down the monster and say Tofu Island. So basically, say the Tofu Nation. So basically, Yama and Hima were pissed off that, you traitors, you backstabber, you use us for your own gain, and basically Kakarawa said, I'm sorry. Well, what turns out, and turns out that Gus figures, wait a minute, I think you're scheming on this now. So basically, and that's when Rita shut up, and Kakarawa said that, after you help me out, Garen, I won't tell you over to King-Ohger, but but I will tell you over to Rita, and Rita said that Rita said showed up and said that Gillen, you're under arrest for treason and whatnot, and basically the other Rangers were pissed off at Kagaraga, and Kagaraga was like was smiling with a smirk, and basically the episode ended with Rita showing up and placing Gillen under arrest for treason and whatnot, and basically that's how the episode ended on this note. With Rita showing up and arresting Jiren for treason against his king, and basically that's how the episode ended on this note. So anyway, I gotta say, I love Colorado. So basically, Steven Colorado, this dude honestly, it's been a while since. Honestly, it's been a while. Honestly, it hasn't really been a while since we had a Ranger in Sentai that was that's always been scheming on getting one over his other comrade. So basically, I love him Kagaraga. So anyway, this was a good episode. So basically, this was a good episode. We know that the Bugger wants the free god. So basically, we know that the Bugger wants the free god Zords to find the treasure that they're looking for. So basically, we got more details that turned out where the treasure that the treasure that the Bugger are looking for. They need the free god Zords to find where the treasure is. So anyway, we got more details about how. About the treasure itself and whatnot, that they're gonna need the free Zord to find wherever this treasure is. So anyway, this was a good episode. Anyway, what do you guys think about this episode? Good or bad or just okay? Please let me know. Anyway, signing off. 1.